He's so cute. You're so cute. Look at how cute he is! What's up, my ninjas? This is Dee here, and Mickey. Say hi, Mickey. Say hi. Okay, Mickey doesn't care. He's kind of just chilling. So this is my tutorial on how to make an axe. It was a very simple design. This was meant for Mandy. My Mandy, I love you! So the first thing you want to do is grab your paper pattern. Next, you're going to want to grab your material, like so. I've already cut it out. I decided to do 2 layers of 1-inch foam because I'm going to be putting the dowel through the middle of the blade, and instead of cutting like straight through as I would have had to do if I did 1 whole piece of 2-inch foam, I just did 2 pieces of 1-inch foam to create a little groove so the pole can fit right inside it. So yeah, so you grab your material, you cut it out. I just used a regular utility knife. And the next thing you want to do is cut this little, what do you call it, slot or whatever for you to put your pole in, which I have right here. So you have the pole, it sits inside it, technically sits like this, so I'll show you. Put it like that, and put this on top, like so. From here you want to draw where you want your blade to be. Along this line, I'm going to grab my hand sander and I'm just going to sand at a downward angle till it reaches the middle mark here. So I'm just going to try and go straight at a slant. And this also helps to have 2 pieces because you already have like your middle mark right here. So same for other side, I'm going to go downward like this or upward, whichever. And the reason why this isn't 2 pieces is because I'm just using my leftover foam that I have. Ignore that. I'm basically just going to glue it. So yeah, so I'm going to hot glue the pole inside here, and then I'm going to just sand down on both sides, of course. After you have sanded everything, you get this smooth surface. Just letting you know that you can't actually just like straight on sand it. You have to take your razor and you have to etch enough like at this angle, so it'll make your life a lot easier. And I would highly recommend using a electric sander, like the handheld ones, to do it. Otherwise, hand sanding this takes a very long time, as I have learned from my past experiences. From there, you can see how I use wood filler to fill in any cracks that I did. So any fuck ups that I made, any holes that there are, I use wood filler, and I use some lightweight plaster to fill in anything that I didn't like, as you can see here. So the next thing I'm going to do is, you know, sand all this off the pole, sand anything else I can, and I'm going to use Gesso, which you can buy a giant tub full for really cheap, and I'm going to start layering it as I've done from this side. So this is my first layer of Gesso. It's basically another layer of primer so I can paint on top of this. But first I'm going to Gesso this at least 3 times before I sand it down at 220 grit so I get an even smoother finish, get rid of all the paintbrush marks. Yeah. So after you use 220 grit sandpaper, you get a really nice finish. As you can see, I just painted acrylic right on top of the Gesso, and it stays really well. Jobo's already started to do all the shading for the details and whatnot. These are just craft foam strips hot glued on. The very last detail I added was a layer of silver acrylic paint, and it gives it this metal finish. And voila, you're done. So that's how you make an axe. I hope it was really helpful. Feel free to comment below or Facebook message me if you want me to make another tutorial and what that should be. If you haven't heard, I'm starting to make gameplay videos, kind of just like the highlights of my games, and you can also check that out. So subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Say bye, Mickey! Mickey doesn't care, say bye! He's so cute. He just sits here. And he won't leave me alone. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? 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 Nope. I just sit here and ride from the camera.